Great lighting. Probably should have thought of that. Hey, Grub Gun here. Look, everyone. I'm back. In the back of a van, which is my home. This is shaking. Maybe I can move that. Anyway, fuck it. I'm back, everyone. Look, I'm in a van. So yeah, here we go. The ultimate fucking van update. Much promised over the last fucking however long. Sorry. Taking my phone out of my pocket. Much promised over the last month. But it's been a busy fucking month, dude. Like, more than a month. Moving. Let's start there. Moving was a fucking hassle. Packing up all my shit, fucking by myself, bringing stuff to thrift stores, and, you know, deciding what sentimental value actually means, which it turns out it doesn't fucking mean anything, because I got rid of 90% of what I own. Fortunately, my parents, you know, had some spare space, so I managed to put a few boxes, my Dr.WHO books for one thing. There is no fucking way I'm giving those to a thrift store because they're probably worth about 10 grand. So I'm not gonna do that. There are some rare fucking texts in there that I have no intention of fucking giving away. But there's a lot of shit that went to the wayside and vanished off the face of the earth that I used to think was important to me, and it turns out, you know, it isn't, because, you know, I've said it a million times, what's important to me is fucking eventual financial freedom, and that's what I've sacrificed to get to this point. So yeah, moved all my shit. That was great. Cleaned up the fucking house. Pain in the ass. For like a week, I got rid of my couch, my fucking everything, all my tables. I was eating off of fucking, I was sitting on a folding chair and eating off of fucking a cardboard box for like a week, because I totally got rid of everything. I had no food in the house. I literally had to like eat out for a week because like I had nothing left. I chucked everything out, thinking, well, this is the perfect fucking thing to do. I'll get rid of everything quick, and then, you know, then at the end I won't have anything to do. And, well, you know, I didn't have anything to do at the end, but I also didn't have anything to fucking eat. So that was exciting. So I got rid of everything, got the damage deposit back, changed my address, got the fucking parking pass, parking permit. I changed my address to my parents' address so that I could get a parking permit for the area that I'm going to be parked in, which is like 5 minutes from my work. So, and then, you know, doing that, my parents' address is my mailing address, so everything fucking works out. I've got a parking pass that cost me $30 fucking a year for me to park in a huge fucking area around where I work, basically. So, and down here in the alley, I'm parked in the alley behind my parents' house right now, and I'm still getting fucking 3 bars of Wi-Fi off of my fucking parents' internet. In the van, behind the building. So, you know, that's basically pay dirt on that. It took a while. My parents then went away for fucking 2 weeks. And I'm like, well, you know, there's no point in fucking sleeping in a van when I've got an entire apartment to fucking take advantage of for 2 weeks. So I stayed up there for 2 weeks. And then over that period of time, I slowly got the van together. I had slight problems with the curtains. I couldn't figure out how to put them up. I put up one set of curtains and then realized it fucking sucked, and I had to take them down. And then I had to fucking rethink the whole scenario, and I finally figured it out. Like, the curtains were sitting proud of the window so much that the light was coming in, but then I looked on the internet, and it showed, like, everyone in a fucking RV and shit has, like, a plastic band, like a bungee cord holding the fucking curtains down against the glass. So I did that. I added those in. All this shit is fucking basically trial and error, and a lot of the stuff fucking, you know, is Amazon. I bought the fucking shock cord off Amazon for $3, and but yeah, you see, you got my lantern here. That was at a thrift store find. I think I paid $2 for that. LED lantern. Basically, it'll light up for fucking eternity. That's pretty awesome. I've got another paper lantern that I think you'll probably see in the intro part. I've got my little... This was from when I had a fountain with fish in it and and stuff on my patio where my place that I used to live. And this was in it, and you know, you can turn it on and you can change colors and do whatever, and it's got a little remote control. And I have that in here in case, you know, I want to have a disco, because yeah, I could do this. Wait, hold on. You know, in case I want to have a disco, because everybody likes a fucking disco, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my freak on. So yeah, there's that. Because I don't have all my squirrel friends from my last place are gone. I got a squirrel to keep me company. You know, that's good. But yeah, it's been trial and error. When I finally got the curtains up, and I only did that like maybe 4 days ago, I finally got the curtains figured out, and finally figured out how I was going to do shit. And even still, after the curtains went up, there were some areas that I couldn't get curtains to, so I had to go to the dollar store and get, like, what do you call that shit? Fucking, like, shelf paper, sticky shelf paper, and I cut it to the areas that I can't get curtains to, so when I do draw the curtains, that area is still darkened. So that's pretty cool. I did that, rolled the mattress out, put my fucking blankets down here. I got my fucking vintage sleeping bag with pastoral woodland creatures on the inside. There's ducks, and I think I showed that already. And, you know, chucked my pillows down here, and fucking last night, I don't know what day it is. It's basically the day of this video. Last night, April 3rd. Which is way off my fucking mark and way off whatever, but April 3rd was the first night I spent in this fucking thing, and it was cozy as fuck. Let me tell you, it was fucking cozy in here. And, you know, usually, yeah, I don't know, like, do people feeling regret about, like, doing shit? I sat in here with my fucking tablet, my fucking Bluetooth headset on, watching fucking a movie, and drinking my fucking drink, and sitting in my pajamas thinking, this is great. I have gone from fucking having way too much space and way too much shit to not having to pay rent, except for the whatever it adds up to for the per month for the parking permit and the fucking insurance on the van. And the insurance on the van is $140 a month, and my phone is like $60 a month. So I've gone from paying $1,200 a month fucking rent to paying $200 a month rent. I'm putting away lots of Skrilla, but I'll tell you, there is a strange fucking learning curve that happens when you all of a sudden are presented with a lot of fucking Skrilla. You start realizing that the fucking budgetary fucking level that you were in at one point is now not your budgetary level. So, you know, like, I was I wanted a pair of 7.1 fucking I want a 7.1 headset, Dolby headset, surround sound headset, communication headset for when I'm playing games with fucking Catkin and fucking Giles and the Highlander and shit like that. Because, you know, I just want a good headset. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh, I gotta get a headset. And so I'm looking at shit and I'm realizing, oh, I don't want to buy that one, I don't want to buy this one, you know. And then I'm looking in like the $30 to $40 range. And I'm like, fuck. And then I see this pink headset. And these pink headphones are fucking dope. But they're $110 or whatever. And I'm like, oh, they were $117 actually. And I'm like, holy fuck, $117. That's absolutely fucking, that is haywire. I can't fucking possibly afford to spend $117 on this fucking headset. So I put them in my watch list, and I wait and wait. And a couple days ago, they went down to $108, I think. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. I don't need to buy a fucking $50 fucking headset. If I want to buy $100 fucking headset, I'm gonna fucking buy a $100 headset. That's a day's fucking pay. And I don't have to pay fucking rent. So I'm going to do that. And it still manages to keep my $1,250 a month that I'm supposed to be saving, which ends up adding up to a lot more because my expenditures in a month, it's not that, you can't, if there's no place to put shit, why would you buy shit? I mean, my Xbox and PS4 is up at my parents' house, fucking tucked away in a corner. I can still play it and stuff like that. It's not fucking, it's not like I'm, you know, horning in on their shit, but you know, it's there and it's playable and shit, and you know, I still, like I said, get to play online with my friends and shit, and I'm like, fuck this, I want this fucking headset, and I can afford it, so I bought the fucking head. I'll put a frame up. I'll do this so you can. I know that this is the point where I'm gonna put a picture of the fucking pink headset that I bought. And so yeah, you realize, you know, like, and I was like, fuck, what are all those things that I've wanted that I've not been able to afford because I don't have any money? Like, and so now, you know, my mental budget goes up. I start realizing that there's things that I can afford that I hadn't been able to afford before, and that's the risk, you know. You know, when you go to a store and you don't give a fuck how much money you spend, you know, the risk is that you start dipping your toes into a fucking financial level that, you know, it's the old hillbilly wins the lottery scenario, right? You know, the hillbilly wins the lottery, fucking, you know, he buys a fucking mansion in Beverly Hills, they have a cement pond, and they fucking, eventually they, you know, end up fucking losing their $50 million in fucking 2 years because they're so stupid and they don't know how to fucking spend their money. And that's the problem, is that I don't know how to have money because I've never had money. I mean, you know, sure, there were moments when I had lots of money, but I was young and dumb at that point, like when I was on welfare and they were giving me 800 fucking bucks a month, but I was working full-time fucking for cash, so I never left the house without $1,000 and a fucking ounce of weed in my pocket. You know, like, this is the thing, like, we were spending, we went out one time and I had welfare fucking, a welfare check just came, and we were like, well, let's buy a fucking $300 bottle of fucking whiskey with welfare money. That'd be fucking hilarious. And, you know, we were laughing it up, but I didn't know to save fuck all, right? But now, you know, like my paycheck, I'll get a paycheck tomorrow, and I'll be pushing fucking $4,000 in the bank. And I've been doing this for no time. And I've never had $4,000 in the bank. Let me fucking tell you that right now. Okay, and then there's also my games. Sold my games. Put a game into the fucking game store, sold them. The money that they're giving me back will basically 90% pay off my fucking a hemorrhaging fucking Visa bill. And that's what I'm gonna do with it. The money that all my fucking video games, the money is going on my Visa. So when I fucking, you know, in about a year, when I'm finished getting paid off, my fucking Visa bill will be paid off. So I'll be starting off fucking I'll be getting to an even ground, which is exactly what I fucking was wanting to do. Get out of that fucking hamster wheel of fucking monetary fucking death and moving forward. And I mean, that's the thing. As long as I keep working and they keep fucking paying me, money will keep fucking showing up in my account, and I'll keep earning money, and I'll keep having money. Like, in 3 months I make $4,000. Do the math. Just do the math. In the 3 months I save $4,000. Do the math. You can't fucking make shit like that up. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so got rid of the games, got my first payment last month on about the 15th, and this month between the 15th and the 19th, I don't know when, I'll go and pick up the next payment. Now the only thing that I'm willing to sacrifice with that money that they're paying me is if this video game store gets in a used Switch and say they're charging like $350 for this used Switch or whatever, $300, whatever they cost, I don't know, $350, I will sacrifice one fucking payment if they give me the Switch. That's it. And then that way I got a Switch, I don't have to fucking do anything, you know, I can just have it, I don't have to set the fucking thing up right away, I can wait till I see a deal on fucking Breath of the Wild or whatever, and play that in the fucking van. But, yeah, so, I mean, there have been fucking hiccups along the way, you know, there have been little fucking hiccups, like, you know, couldn't get the curtains up, couldn't do this, fucking, you know, just all kinds of little weird things that, fucked me over, but, you know, I'm here now, and I've fucking done it. I made a fucking plan that, you know, people fucking, you know, they either thought it was a great idea or they thought it was a fucking dumb idea, but whether it's a good idea or a dumb idea, it's fucking transpired, and I've fucking done it. I've successfully got to this point. It's the only plan in my fucking life that I ever fucking realized. And I'll tell you, the Spartan living, everyone can fucking handle that. You know, the amount of fucking posts I see on Facebook of people, like, with their game room, and they've got 65 fucking boxed amiibos up on their fucking wall. I mean, seriously, like, give your head a shake, for fuck's sakes. What the fuck? I mean, first of all, like, you're supposed to fucking stick those on your doobery and fucking make something appear on the screen, not have them in the box on the wall. I mean, it's that kind of shit. It still drives me crazy. But, you know, I'm learning to just fucking let go and let other people's fucking hobbies fucking just let them fucking have their hobbies. Because if I got mad at everybody who was apparently doing something stupid by my standards, I'd be mad all the time. What else happened? Yeah, like the hiccups along the way. I hurt my knee, so I had to take 2 days off of work. I have no idea what happened to it. Went to the doctor. I couldn't bend it. So they gave me some pills, and I was fucking on pills for a while. But that's better, so that hiccup is gone. Really, it's just been, like, fucking logistics of fucking hanging curtains and shit that have been the problem. And it's like I said, it's all worked out. It's all fucking worked out. And, I mean, I didn't suspect that a crazy plan like this would actually fucking happen so easily. Like, I can imagine that if it was a couple doing this, it would be a nightmare, because that's two people getting rid of two fucking people's shit, and it's just, it would be fucking crazy, and you'd kill each other in the van. It'd be a homicide, basically. So what else happened? Katkin came over and visited. We had a fucking visit. I drove her around in fucking Grub Van Mobile headquarters here. We had fucking lunch. We hung out. I gave her a bunch of the shit that I found that was still hers. She came and picked that up. And now, next month, May, in the beginning of May, I'll be going over and visiting her, and on Vancouver Island. Now, you know, usually here's how that trip would go. I gotta catch the bus to the ferry terminal. There's a fucking hour. I gotta fucking wait buy my ticket. Oh, hold on, I'm just gonna do the jump cut. I'll continue this story in a second after this stupid jump cut. I hate this part of this fucking shit. Still using the same old camera. Idiot. Okay. So yeah, here's how that would go. Take the fucking bus to the ferry terminal. There's an hour. Buy your fucking ticket to walk on the ferry. That's a nightmare scenario in and of itself. Walk on the ferry. 2-hour ferry ride. Get off the ferry on the other side. Get picked up by one of her parents who can't drive. Her dad is fucking basically fucking clinically insane, and her mom fucking tailgates. So you're basically, you know, you're gonna get killed at some point on that trip. And that's a 2-hour drive up to her place. So by the time you get there, plus I work nights, so I'd have to do this after work, most likely, or like the next day after I've been up all night. And fucking, yeah, there's an 8-hour fucking shot where you're just traveling, just basically wasting your life. So what I'm doing is I'm fucking flying there. So here's how this is working. Catch the Canada line from 2 blocks away to the airport, getting on an airplane, 30 minutes later I'm there. 30-minute flight. So that's what's happening. So imagine that fucking content that you're going to be seeing in a month. Fucking watch this space for fucking me going on an airplane and, you know, the big fucking meeting of of fucking Grubkin Industries is fucking on. So you'll be seeing all of that. The flight there, all the shit, all the fucking stuff we're doing, the fucking flight back, the train ride, the fucking everything is going to be on here. It's going to be dope. And as I promised, every fucking week, once a week, you're going to get this kind of shit. I'm not fucking, you know, I'll drive the van somewhere else. Right now, I'm just sitting in the back fucking alley. But you'll be seeing all this shit, like, once a week, I'll be putting shit up. And, you know, I'm going to keep my fucking video camera on me, or at least, you know, my tiny 8-man fucking camera, my 1080 fucking p 60 frames a second camera. As long as it's there's ample lighting, that thing works like a dream. But I'll be filming everything. Up to this point, it's just been so, like, fucking, the brain's been spinning hectic bullshit, trying to get this fucking done. And now this is done. So now I can move on. Now you'll get the weekly shit. And I got an app on my phone that you probably won't be able to see it, but it's called Time Left. And it's a timer. And I put in the 1,095 days as my timer. So I haven't pushed this button in a long time. And right now, I'm at, I don't know, you can't see that, 1,000, oh, for fuck's sakes. No. I have it titled Freedom, and it's 1,059 days. So I went from 1,095, and now I'm at 1,059. 1,059 days to freedom. And so that's my fucking countdown. And you'll be seeing the countdown, you know, the next time you see it, it'll be 1,051, and then or whatever, and 1,000 fucking 40, whatever. And when it gets down to fucking 1,000 and then 999, and we're in the fucking 3-digit shit, it's gonna be fucking exciting. You know, I'll update you on my fucking bank account. Because, as far as I'm concerned, that's news. You know, when I can look at my fucking bank account and see that it has fucking 10 fucking grand in it, and I've done fuck all. Except get rid of a bunch of shit that I wasn't gonna fucking use. And that's the thing. What are you gonna use, dude? I'm using this instead. Sure, I've bought video games. I have, admittedly. And they're sitting upstairs in my fucking parents' house on my fucking PS4 or my Xbox. I bought video games. I bought video games I'm going to play. So I maybe bought 6. I can't remember. Oh, I'm playing Far Cry 4 right now. And that's exciting. I really enjoy it. Open world, shoot people, fucking getting attacked by fucking honey badgers and shit. It's almost like my real life. But yeah, you know, I bought games. I'm fucking still fucking gaming. I'm not, you know, I haven't like given up on everything and like abandoned all fucking gaming because, you know, I'd rather sit in a fucking van and save money. You know, I still have the bug. I still go out to thrift stores with my fucking sister, but I'm restrained. I don't buy, and if I buy something that, you know, is cornball, like I found a Spice Girls poster, yeah, I might fucking put it on the roof of the van. But, you know, if I don't keep it and I end up donating it to another thrift store, I only spend $1 to have the enjoyment of bringing it home and looking at it and, you know, pulling my bird and, you know, waxing the dolphin. But that kind of shit. So, yeah. It's all happening here at fucking Grub Van Mobile Headquarters. 2018. And I mean, you won't have to put up with this kind of fucking footage forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually I'll be fucking sitting in a hammock by a creek, drinking fucking crick coffee out of my fucking, what do you call this thing? Thermal carafe or whatever it is. You won't have to put up with this shit forever. And the key is, I'm not putting up with it forever. This channel's gone from being a fucking stagnant thing where I hold shit up to a fucking thing where I'm sitting in a van for 3 years. Or less. It's all dependent on my bank account. My bank account will denote how quickly I'm out of this van. So yeah. That's it. That's the fucking Grub date. The ultimate fucking Grub Life van video. I'm back, as it were, and you know, what the fuck? Nothing's changed. Still the same dude. Still the same bullshit. I'm still mad at several people, and you know, I won't name names, but you know who you are. You know, hair guy. You know, weird shirt guy. Fucking funny shoulder angle guy. You're all fucking dicks. But the rest of you, thanks for watching this awesome update. It's not awesome, is it? It's basically just me yelling at the camera. I could have anything going on in the background. I might film a bit just around the cabin here so you can see, but I'll have to take it off the old tripod, if you know what I'm saying. And film outside the window so you can see what's going on out there. But yeah, this has been Grub Gun, fucking from Grub Van Mobile Headquarters. I've already said that. Signing out for now. I'll be back in less than a week, probably, with Grub Van Video 2.5. The grubbening. Fuck off. There's the front of the van there. Look at this. I had a bubble tea, a green apple bubble tea with coconut jelly. Oh god, that was good. Cause there's my old lantern. Over here, let's see what's going on in the cubby hole. That's right, I've got a cubby. And this is a ambient sound maker so that I can drown out the sound of the kitties. And usually what I turn it on to sea waves. And it sounds like waves. But yeah, because there's like fucking kids over at the school there and they're always yelling and shit. So this drowns out their fucking yelling. There you see the MacTac that I put on the window. It's not done very well. Well, you try and do it, you fucking piece of shit. I'm sure you're way better at putting up MacTac than me. Oh yeah, this has got safety pins and all stuff from my failed attempts at putting up the curtains, which, you see, the curtains are just a hunk of wire on some screws, And that wire I got at Daiso, which is like a Japanese dollar store. And there's the rubber band thing. The front curtain is a little bit rinky-dink, but, you know, fuck it, rinky-dink my ass, you know? There's a lantern, a paper lantern I got from, again, I think I got that from Daiso, and it runs on a couple of AA batteries and an LED light. It'll probably run forever. And you got the little squirrel there. What's in here? Oh, my vintage flashlight. Which has an LED bulb in it, which will probably last forever. What else is in here? Wrench and a knife. Okay, well, that's great. But yeah, it's basically this. There's my piss jug, which is a Tesco double strength blackcurrant squash bottle. It's got the extra large opening in the top, which is good because, you know, I need that for my piss jug. So yeah, there's this, and I'll shut this. I'll shut that off because it's daytime. But yeah, here it is. My view for today is a fucking stone brick elementary school. And there's Nipple Tickler MD, the squirrel. It squeaks. Ah, fuck. It's like I'm doing CPR on it. Okay, this has been Grub Gun. Go fuck yourself. Die a slow, painful death. And I'll see you next time. Bye.